You know, there's a topic here that I wanted to discuss today. Are politically correct people racist? Well, I think a lot of people who are politically correct are racist because they don't tolerate other people's opinions. And if your opinion doesn't fit within their margin, then they become racist towards you. Now, I'm just trying to work out an example. Say you've got an intolerance to tomatoes. You know, I'm tomatophobic like I'm homophobic. I just don't it doesn't work for me. So so now to a politically correct person, because I don't like tomatoes and because I'm tomatophobic and because I'm homophobic, that means that my views don't go within their views. And then, something's wrong with me because I am racist. I'm against something that I should be for. No, I'm not. It's just my opinion. If you don't like it, that's just the way it is. But to a politically correct person, they might say, well, because you have an intolerance to tomatoes and you're tomatophobic, or an intolerance to homosexuality and you're homophobic, then, we can't associate with you because you're not politically correct like I am, or like we are in our little subculture group. So what my point of this is to say that politically correct people actually can be racist also, towards people who don't agree with their views, or don't sway with their views, or don't agree with their views, because their opinion means that they are the gentle, meek and mild, very wise, politically correct person, when in fact sometimes politically correct can actually be a negative than a positive. Of course, we don't want to beat people up, we don't want to hit them, we don't want to hurt people deliberately, but some of us do, and that's just the way it is. I say to some people, you don't like my opinions because they don't go with the way that you think. You want me to think your way, but maybe I don't think your way because I think my way. So I can be regarded as racist. Now, what would I think about racism in one way about this politically correct stuff? Say you're at the motor registry trying to get a tag for your car. You're sitting next to a coloured person, and I'll give you an idea of their own behaviour. You've got a motor, you're sitting there for a tag. There's bugger all seats. There's not many seats. Now, I've seen this before. The coloured woman would put her bag here. Oh, where would I? So she'll put her bag there. Okay, you'd think, well, that's fair enough. And then she'll put a drink on this side and take up her space plus two other spaces because they don't want a white person sitting next to them. Don't know if you've ever seen that before. People who take up space on both sides and don't let people sit next to them because they are white. Well, politically correct says that she needs space. She feels uncomfortable around people. To me, I see that as rude. You won't let anyone else sit in space, but you're willing to take it up and be rude and not let people sit down, because your handbag on this side needs to have a seat. On this side, your drink cup needs to have a seat. And bad luck to the old lady who's hobbling along with her little walking stick, or whatever may be, or not even a person who is crippled. That's rude. But, politically correct tells us that she's entitled to that space. She's not breaking the law, she's not doing anything, but she's being racist because she doesn't want a person to sit next to her of a white colour. That's my opinion. So is politically correct racist? Well, sometimes people of other colour can be racist towards the other colour called white. And sometimes, oh well.